This time it's Armstrong and Aldrin standing together. But their two shadows grow to completely different lengths. The nearer one of them moves towards the light source, the longer their shadow becomes. Such an effect has nothing to do with their relative heights and everything to do with moving to and from a superlight. Remember, the landing site was supposed to have been on flat terrain, the Sea of Tranquility. Consider carefully the difference in lengths of these two shadows.
Well, that's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The shadows should be exactly the same length, no matter where they are. It's flat ground.
But there are, on Earth, when the sun's low in the sky, there are different length shadows, aren't there?
Yeah, it depends on the height of the sun above the horizon. And we're told in the case of Apollo 11 that the sun was 13 degrees above the horizon, which would produce long shadows, or longish shadows. It's like late afternoon on Earth.
Okay.
But
if I'm standing next to you in, say, I don't know, a pavement somewhere, in that sort of sun,
yeah,
our shadows would be more or less the same length.
Exactly, they'd be more or less the same length. They would be.
And if you walk behind me 10 feet, your shadow wouldn't suddenly grow to twice its length.
It wouldn't, no, which indicates that there's artificial light being used.
So what are you saying then, that there's a light very close to them?
Relatively close. It's quite a powerful light.
Like a stadium light?
Yeah, a stadium light. I mean, probably a...
So they couldn't have taken that to the moon then?
No, they didn't take anything like that to the moon. They didn't even take reflectors. The only reflector is the moon itself. Because we know that the moon reflects light, because that's when you look up in the sky and you see it. It's reflecting sunlight. But the amount of light reflected by the lunar surface is the equivalent of the light that is reflected off a road surface on Earth, i.e. not much.
No.
Not enough to create that amount of light.
Yes.
Those photographs were taken here on Earth under controlled studio lighting conditions.
So it is all a bit suspicious, isn't it? So far it's a bit suspicious.
So far